there's a spirit of paganism that is out here. There are a lot of rituals that people want to participate in, paganism, and they use these different rituals and these different schemes from different religious facts and factures to draw us in. Some people are drawn in by meditating. And that's nothing new, because in Joshua, the Bible said that we ought to meditate on this book day and night, and we had good success. But this book is not good enough, so now we look at crystals and we meditate on crystals. We sit there and we chant and we pull it up all kind of incantation, because we try to usurp authority over what God says. In other words, the Bible says the kingdom of God is at hand. Repent and believe the gospel. The reason why we want to go and subvert another way is because we don't want to believe the gospel. To believe the gospel is to also do what the gospel has instructed us to do. So we are taking a left turn and a right turn and a U-turn to keep ourselves from submitting to the gospel. But the spirit of paganism is here because it seems like people who are drawn to paganism are people who are the most educated, the most affluent. Look at Scientology. You had people like the governor that was in California. You have superstars that are drawn to paganism, Scientology, and because they are drawn to that, because they're doing it, it must be okay. So God has a way of using all kind of people, or the devil has a way of using all kind of people to draw us. Do you understand what I'm saying? To draw us and lead us in. And a lot of times they lead us in by our own flesh and our own desire, because we're tired of being broke, we're tired of being poor, we're tired of being the lowest on the totem pole. So when they offer you this pie in the sky and that you can chant and rub on a crystal ball, and the more diamonds that show up on the wall, the more money you're going to have, anything, look at somebody and say, unless God ordained it, it's not going to happen. Unless God kiss it, it's not going to come to pass. I don't care if you can rock on the horse and cut your finger and drip the blood and put it in. If God does not ordain it, it's not going to come to pass. Look at you, you are giving up, relax, and call on the name of Jesus. Because the Bible says, whoever calls on the name of Jesus, the same shall be saved. And it's also revealed in the book of Daniel, and also in the book of Revelation, that out of this spirit, out of the Roman Empire, you're going to have this Antichrist that's going to come along, and it's going to really trick and fool the world. Now, what I'm about to say here, please again, don't take it to be offensive. They said that a woman is going to come along in Revelation chapter number 17, and also Revelation chapter number 13. It said a woman is going to come along and ride on the beast. This woman is going to sit up on a hill overlooking 7 other hills. And if you look in Rome, over in Rome, as the Vatican sits there, it sits and overlooks 7 hills. Now, it doesn't make the Catholic Church bad, because we have to remember in Romans chapter number 9, he said, Esau I hate, but Jacob I love. But when we read the entire book, whether we do good or bad, it's all the will of God. Look at your neighbor and say, I pray I'm on the right side of the wheel. Because all of it is the will of God. The robber is the will of God. The thief is the will of God. The rapist is the will of God. And I'm not saying that they should go out there raping people. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. All this that is happening, God knows all about it. Amen? And so what is happening here, as we talk about the Roman Catholic Church, we need to keep in mind that there are some people in that church, many people in that church that are saved. These are things that must take place. As I told you last week, the Roman Catholic Church is the only church that sits on the UN, and they have a non-voting voice on the UN, which is the United Nations. And some will argue, oh, the Catholic Church doesn't sit on the UN. Okay, I take that back. The Vatican sits on the UN, and the